Right.
It tells you that they don't believe that it's gotten worse in the mining areas by about maybe 8% margin. It's not huge. Now, the interesting thing is about what the government is doing. We have cross-board unanimity. Is the government doing enough in the fight against Galamsey? Even if you think it's gotten worse, whatever it is, do you think their fight, they are doing enough? On that score, is hugely 56% said yes, they believe they are doing enough in fighting Galamsey.
Arafo Musa Danquah ababekele jandam bi a ekoso esekuleti a MPP4 e pushi. Say na be kaya Dennis Mrakosabwaje ababedi nkomo bi ewo eye despite video on platform ba kwa efre no okay Peace FM chechum say NDC aban ba power no nye hwe omo aye make sure say ECG bo ayedi eno mo reduce fuel price ni na ne hyem ho na asem ba kwa Dennis Mrakosabwaje kan ya up to now maintain say the fact say NDC aban no etu Galamsey more than MPP aban na rofo in some Dennis Mrakosabwaje kan no finally a report from Global Info Analytics, Musa Danquah, the post and in the research about vindicated the NDC, prove say MPP4 no jandam and umupushi. Na meneo babe just no. We a new viewer now subscribe. I may just subscribe to channel and like it. Charge your comments ni muna share video no. Nema foforo into me and shebi. And to say ye koyin se mudi anese ye shasiye fi this side. And come on Dennis Mrakosabwaje babe tu jan me pese be dikati no na ye ba de ka huni na ye be ko deep into it.
What are we doing? Diri hwe o ma Ghana for dodo na ati ase se o ba be mu a Galamsey no ekufo do mampani an kase ne tu Galamsey ena na be mu penifo na tu Galamsey ena wo say o ba be mu a Galamsey no be ende ne prekope. In fact wo cabinet ministers say o mampani a oye serious and any abre no o here 2 weeks pe no dey aye or they are stopping Galamsey 2 weeks or 14 days and now when the 365 days can be kekako want to be stopping Galamsey wo say why are there me dwuma me tie no me say kekako wo say me monze mawo hwene ne a me no ka say Galamsey epeja emohomi ensa than it was in the past aban no kasa I talk Galamsey for no good e ma oni omudi ano Galamsey for no protest here no mo bonus go and check hwene say ya me ankasa e de me ankasa me camera ko twae kwa bin secondary school ni mo ankasa ne yetu Galamsey Ashanti Regional Minister ankasa bi na no say Akokari College school ni yetu Galamsey. There is a school being in the Eastern region. Me person me body because person ade no me gather me nyama ni nyina wi na ya odi bi o maye o ma transfer teacher for no be half o mo go so transfer and o mo the NDC affiliated teachers never school ni woni agenda behind the dining hall o ma prospectus o mo go to diamond hall me na me ka kire o hwe abomoso secondary school e wo Eastern region school no dan echi e na yetu Galamsey na say NDC for na tu so mo no mutu nti ye nyina ye se MPP ni ba ko be free mo obedi kokonsa se kwa bin die obi na bi ni kokonsa kire me na me ko twa yo nti we do mo kwa no ma come wa school no mutu but it is a reality. You see the reason why I say one say kwa bin die na koso e me yakun last 3 days na police for kochi om
so what you say more Dennis Mrakosabwaje kawa ha so you be a full politics acha you will know say Dennis Mrakosabwaje ono asem no ka no kra onim say ntro no otwa enti all of a sudden no na wa yire finimu or can say my bedding ebe assure MPP4 and say they are on the good stand but they know say baby omujina no omunya stand kra no omujina so Musa me say Dennis Mrakosabwaje akata ni twantro the more drink the check Ghana for say NDC aban ba no nye hwe na Galamsey no kra dia ye west in Sudan na ne entro. According to Musa Danquah kire apen research kire say omo mining areas no kra kire say Galamsey kofam na lo for yintin common what decide anything enfambra
come very topical. I remember even asking the president, Mr. President, placing the ban, declaring a state of emergency. What is the problem? Why can't you declare? Civil society also raised those concerns. People talked about illegal mining. What is the data saying concerning the illegal mining fight?
I remember in the heat of the argument, I think around October.
Yes.
You haven't done poll on Galamsey. You are afraid. That's all. We do our polling in a certain way. So you wait. When the time comes, it will be out. So we asked the voters whether they believe that Galamsey has worsened since January 2025. That's when Mahama took over.
Yes.
Yes, it's gotten worse. It's 37%. It's gotten worse. No, it hasn't gotten worse. It's 47%.
Okay.
And I don't know, 16%. So by 10% margin, Ghanaians believe that it hasn't gotten worse. But the beauty of this is that we kind of brought the data to see the mining areas, non-mining areas, where the views differ. Sometimes if you're outside the mining area, you might think, oh, so the views may differ. Now, if you break this down to mining and non-mining areas, in the mining areas, those who say it has gotten worse, the same as those who say it's worse nationally, 37%.
Okay.
But in the non-mining areas, it is 43%. Where there's no mining, believe that mining has gotten worse.
Illegal mining has gotten worse, yes.
But those in the mining areas agree with the national average that the same number, 37%. Now, those who said no, it hasn't gotten worse. Nationally, it's 47%.
Yes.
But locally, in the mining areas, it's 43%. So you can see slight difference.
Just a 4.
And those who in the non-mining areas, the number is the same. So whether it is self-interest by the mining areas who don't want to speak about the true nature of the situation, I cannot tell. But it tells you that they don't believe that it's gotten worse in the mining areas by about maybe 8% margin. It's not huge. Now, the interesting thing is about what the government is doing. We have cross-board unanimity. Is the government doing enough in the fight against Galamsey? Even if you think it's gotten worse, whatever it is, do you think their fight, they are doing enough? On that score, it's hugely 56% said yes, they believe they are doing enough in fighting Galamsey. No is 31%. No opinion, 13%. Again, these are broken down into mining, non-mining, so that you can see the truth behind the numbers. Nationally, those who say they are doing enough is what? 56%. Those who say no, 31%. No opinion, 13%. But in the mining areas, those who say yes, they are doing enough is 49%. Still majority. Those who say no is 34%. No opinion, 17%. But those in the non-mining areas, they said yes, 61%. But they are saying so you see how the various
dynamics are playing out.
So you must look at this data very carefully and put more premium on those who live there. So the national average could kind of hide the true nature. So you can see that the numbers in the mining areas is not as rosy as the national picture.
Let's get to the corruption perception. Musa.
Yes, I heard you saying that people are saying that the president is more popular than the ministers.
Yeah.
Look, let's look at the perception index. In fact, let's walk back. Remember, the appointees were rated excellent 22%. And then also very good or good 50%.
Yes.
If you add the two, what do you get? 72.
72. Yes.
Mahama was what? 66.
Yeah.
So it's clear that they were rated higher than the presidency. Let's look at the perceived corrupt public institutions. Which public institutions are perceived to be least corrupt? Here we've been sampling 14 public institutions since I think April or so.
Okay.
We're doing that every 6 months so that we can give them time to really go through the numbers and see who would put in measures to improve the perception. The least perceived corrupt institution or group is ministers and government officials with a score of 4.66.
Wow.
Out of 10. We asked them to rate your perception corruption view about these institutions. 1 being least corrupt and 10 being most corrupt.
And for government officials and ministers,
4.66%, the least.
Way below the average.
Followed by the president, the presidency, 4.77.
Okay.
Religious leaders, 4.84. The military, 4.96. Parliamentarians, 4.97. The prison service, 5.0. Traditional leaders, 5.03. Business executives, 5.31. Local government officials, 5.37. Judiciary, 5.49. EC, 5.53. GRA, 55, sorry. Immigration, 5.81. Ghana Police Service, 6.68.
Wow. So clearly, even for the perception, it's lower for ministers and government appointees as compared to the presidency.
Yes.
Wow. And that's why the police will not talk about that, because I've not seen any poll that
they always be there. But what we should be looking at for is whether their score is increasing or decreasing. Yes.
And people say that, well, it's also because they interface more with the public than the other institutions.
On the average, you see policemen taking 2 cedi every day.
Exactly. And some also now demanding Christmas gifts. Munjai. Interested. And another recommendation was, which honestly I support. MPs not being ministers.
58% support.
Thank you.
No MP should be allowed to be a minister.
That's all.
So what in someone Musa Danquah de Babetu Jana and say it vindicates the NDC. As a MPP for someone more can ni nani propaganda. Or more creating news and on what they share NDC for many. And God being so good, no. Finally, the reality has come out. Into say check it the analytics are. Utie in some to say Dennis Mrakosabuajin in some more kayana. It is likely to influence those who are not in the mining areas. Into me and yemi one say Musa Danquah in some more no can utie ni ya. Or say those in the mining areas are saying say Galamsey kofam. But those who are not within the mining areas are saying say Galamsey was wrong is because of Dennis Mrakosabuajin and in Nkrophobia Makom with ya boom and they pushing this bad influence through the media. And a man Nkrophobia believe it. Because in some way Dennis Mrakosabuajin eba beka no or kan wo I think that despite media Peace FM ewa Accra. So just imagine say omo Accra ni na ano so mko tie Peace FM what will be the narration be push it towards Galamsey. Say Galamsey no still a koso no so na nya sa na tie Dennis Mrakosabuajin who rather din say more kan gra no wentumi afa evidence amambe baake. Adofo mami for munsi wa ha. Unsubscribe ya, subscribe like it. Na share video no for more update.